Hi again. I'm back to show you the second tutorial in my flower making tutorials. So today I'm going to show you this particular flower, which is a variation on the flower I showed in the previous tutorial. To make this flower, what you'll need is 6 circles, and I'm using this particular paper punch, but you can just draw around any circle and cut it out. And then you need 4 of another paper, so I'm using 4 of this particular one. And as before, there's a slight variation, but you fold it in half as before, and then you fold this one up like we did in that tutorial, but then we're going to bring this one across like that. And what I like to do is have a fairly strong adhesive, so I'm going to put some of that out on my glass X-cut mat, and I simply just dip my finger in it, run it along here and fold it over like that. Now I've also cut a 1-inch circle punch, which I'm going to adhere all of these to. So I'll dip it in the glue and place it in the point of it into the middle of my circle, like that. And then I go on, I'll show you again, fold it in half, fold this piece up, bit of glue over here, and fold that over to meet the glue. Touch it with the glue and place it next to your first one into the middle of the circle. And the rest of them are basically the same. So now we've formed our circle and we start on our 4, and it's basically the same. Fold it up, piece of glue, fold it over, but this time what we want to do is we want to snip off the middle part of the flower like that, dip it in the glue, and then in between these two place it down about 1 centimetre or so from the edge, like that. So the very same principle as before, except when you get to this stage you're snipping off the centre of the flower. And then you can decide on what centre you're going to use. Once again, just because it's convenient to me, I'm going to use a jewel. So I'm putting a piece of foam on the back of a jewel, and again remove the backing. I like to reinforce it with a bit of strong glue to make sure it stays where you put it, and pop it into your centre like that. And then I think what really finishes a flower is if you can put a little bit of distress ink around the sides. So I'm going to go here with Victorian Velvet and just ink up a sponge applicator and go around the edges to just highlight the edges of the flower. These are also good to top parcel, you know, if you're sending somebody a gift. They're a lovely topper for Okay, so to give the flower some dimension, you can simply squeeze the petals like that. Okay, and once again I have inked up around the edges, which gives a bit of definition like that. Now, to show a way to use one of these flowers on a very simple project, I'm going to bring in, I have a card blank here, and I've cut a bit of a stem out of a piece of leftover scrap paper, which I'm going to run through the glue that I've left on my mat here. Simply pop it down, and I have 2 leaves that I cut out of the scrap paper. I'll run those through the glue. And actually what I might do is to try and pop them under the stem altogether if I can. Like that. Just a little bit of glue on the back of your flower. And pop it down. So there is, it's a beautiful, very simple card to put together, very cost effective, and you can put whatever sentiment you like. Best wishes, get well soon, congratulations, anything. So have a go with these lovely flowers, and there's another tutorial to follow shortly. Have a good day.